What's up, Giants fans? We're back again with video number 2 of the day, and it's because we have some breaking news to get to. The New York Giants have officially cut veteran safety Logan Ryan. With the salary cap, wherever it stands, the numbers out there are very fluid, and everybody is reporting different stuff. They had to make this move, especially with the trade of James Bradberry not coming in the news that they're not going to release him, so it could be a while before they get the cap relief from trading James Bradberry. But Logan Ryan, he actually broke the news on Twitter. That's the first place I saw it. I said, whoa, what is going on? Because there's just all kind of reports about how much money he was going to save if he was cut. Some people said $700,000. Some people said $6 million. We'll get to those tweets in a second. But Logan Ryan, he broke the news saying, "Thank you, New York," with a heart. Captain Logue out. So I want you to get in the comments section and type 23, his jersey number, in the comments to show Logan Ryan some love. When he came here last year, just a couple weeks before the 2020-2021 NFL season started, he was a leader for this team. He was a captain, and he was the heartbeat of the defense, and he was just a leader on the field, installing the new defensive game plan. So show him some love for Logan Ryan. Type 23 in the comments section right now. Jeremy Fowler tweeted this out, and we're going to run through a couple people's tweets because there's different and conflicting information out there. Then I will give you my take and my understanding of the salary cap relief they get by cutting Logan Ryan. He said this, Jeremy Fowler of ESPN. Logan Ryan is getting released by the New York Giants, and this move saves the Giants $6.3 million in cap space. That would be best case scenario because the more cap you save, the sexier the move looks. But Jordan Renan, he also works for ESPN, but he's a beat writer for the Giants, said the Giants have indeed cut Logan Ryan, and the savings are around $3 million, which was scheduled to vest on the third day of the league year, which is tomorrow. And then Tom Rock, a Giants beat reporter from Newsday, says, imagine Logan Ryan's release will be designated post-June 1st cut. That saves them $3.75 million against the cap as opposed to the $775,000 by doing it now. They will still carry an $8.4 million dead cap hit even if it is after June 1st. So this wasn't exactly a cap casualty. That's Tom Rock. But then NYG Mason on Twitter, he's tweeting about the Giants, and he put this out about the Logan Ryan salary cap breakdown. He said, here's the math on Logan Ryan's release. 2.975 times 2 is 5.9. 5.5 vesting on the 19th of this month would have made the dead money 11.45 if released after that. But before June 1st, the Giants would have saved $775,000. But by releasing him before the 19th of this month, the savings are $5.5 million plus $775,000 or $6.3 million, like Jeremy Fowler reported. So there's all kind of reports coming out, but I want you to get your one-word reaction to the Giants cutting Logan Ryan. From my understanding of the deal, and from what I just saw from Art Stapleton, it sounds like it's going to be a pre-June 1st, and the Giants are only going to save $775,000. Once we get an official ruling of how much it will save, we'll let you know in the comment section of this video, but get down there and let me know your one-word reaction to the Giants cutting Logan Ryan. Second video today, and that's why you sub, and that's why you turn on your notifications. Because when news breaks, you don't want to be the guy hanging out with your buddies like in 2 weeks and be like, yo, Logan Ryan is going to be a beast in this Wink Martindale defense. Then your homie's going to look at you and be like, bro, you know they cut him. You would have known if you subbed and had your noties turned on. So do it right now and help us get to 7,000 subscribers. We're just under 500 away, and we're trying to get there. Then we want to get to 10K by the NFL draft. So help us get there. And look, we're the best Giants YouTube channel on YouTube. News, rumors, everything. So subscribe. Hit that big red button. My one-word reaction to Logan Ryan being cut was expected. There were rumors out there that he was going to be a cap cut candidate. We kind of saw this coming with the new regime in that has no ties to Logan Ryan and him not fitting really in the Wink Martindale system. This was expected, and it's also because Logan Ryan wasn't the same player he was in his first season with the Giants like he was last year. The first season, he was one of the best safeties in the NFL. This year, he took some steps back, and it looked like Father Time caught up to him a little bit and was tugging a little bit at his cape. His stats last year compared to this year, they look on paper about the same. Last year, 94 tackles. This year, more tackles, 117, but it's usually not a good thing if your safety, especially Logan Ryan, a free safety, has more than 100 tackles. 9 pass breakups last year, 8 pass breakups this year. 1 pick last year, no picks this year. But in 2020, he allowed a completion percentage of just 62, whereas this year he allowed a completion percentage of 67.3. One sack in each of the years. But you could just tell he was a little bit slower, not as quick in coverage, didn't have the side-to-side lateral ability, and it's just father time. Logan Ryan has been a great player in the National Football League with the Patriots, the Titans, and he had a good stint with the New York Giants. It just ends because of their salary cap situation. Now when you look at the Giants' DB depth chart, they are razor thin at the safety position. With Xavier McKinney, he's really the only guy that you can bank on to be on this roster next year. If they cut Julian Love, who I know I don't want to cut, and I know a lot of you don't want him to cut, but it would save $2.5 million. Jabril Peppers, he's a free agent coming off an ACL injury, so who knows if he's going to get back. We'll talk about Pep in a little bit. The thing is, they are extremely thin at safety, especially with Logan Ryan out, so that's going to be a need in the draft, and I got a guy that they could target in round one. I'm pretty sure you know who it is. But fill me in. Should the Giants have cut Logan Ryan? If it only saves $775,000 and it has a cap hit, a dead cap hit of $11 million, it's a questionable move by Joe Schoen. He's a veteran. He's a captain. He's someone that's liked by his teammates on this team. But business is business, and it saved money, and that's what the Giants got to do right now. So let me know. Should the Giants have cut Logan Ryan? Type Y for yes, or go down and type N for no. One thing you're not going to want to cut is BetUS, our proud sportsbook partner of today's show. When you go to chatsports.com/bet and you plug in the promo code CHAT125, deposit $100, they'll match that, 125% deposit bonus. And you can bet on all the March Madness games going on right now, tomorrow, and the days to come. There's nothing like watching a little college hoops on St. Patty's Day, drinking some green beer when you got some lettuce on the line. Do it with BetUS, chatsports.com/bet. Promo code CHAT125. The first thing I thought of when I saw the notification from Logan Ryan that he was going to be out with the New York Giants, my eyes and my mind went to Jabril Peppers, who we talked about in the video just a couple hours ago that went out. The Giants, they got to bring him back. This is someone that adds some depth to this unit, and he is a jack of all trades. He can play a little free safety. He can get in the slot a little bit, guard some tight ends. He can play strong safety. He can play in the box, and he can blitz off the edge. Back in 2020, which was his best season of his NFL career, 2021 only played a couple of games and missed the majority of the season because of that ACL injury. But in 2020, he had a career year, a career high in tackles, 91. A career high in tackles for loss, 8. A career high in sacks, 2.5. And you guessed it, a career high in pass breakups with 11. That was his best year in the NFL by far. And I just think him in a Wink Martindale system would be awesome to see. And I really think Wink could get the absolute most out of him. Martindale is an aggressive and very exotic type of defensive coordinator. He likes to bring a lot of different type of blitz packages and blitz schemes, bring safeties, bring corners, and that's what Jabril Peppers is best at. You don't just want to put him in a box and say, you do this. Let Peppers be Pep. Let him do everything, because at the end of the day, he is a great football player, and I really want to see him in this new defensive scheme run by Martindale. But hey, if they don't bring him back, maybe they could draft a safety with the 5th or the 7th pick in the 2022 NFL draft. What about Kyle Hamilton, the 6'4"? Some people say the best player in the draft. I would love it. I'm a big fan of Kyle Hamilton, and we've talked about him on the show. And I said, look, if you keep Logan Ryan and you bring back Jabril Peppers and you keep Julian Love and you keep Xavier McKinney, it doesn't make sense. But it sounds like Love may be cut. Ryan, he's out, and Peppers, who knows where we stand on him. He was an absolute dog at Notre Dame. That's why he's going to be a top 10 pick in the National Football League. He killed it at the Combine, 6'4", an athletic freak, 138 career tackles, 8 interceptions, 16 pass breakups, 7.5 tackles for loss. This is a do-it-all safety. He can play free safety. He can play strong safety. He can play nickel corner. He can get down in the box and play linebacker. He's one of the best fundamentally sound tacklers in the NFL draft, and he can come off the edge and blitz and get after the quarterback. Kyle Hamilton would change this defensive backfield. Him and Xavier McKinney would be one of the best young safety duos in the NFL, and it would look great to see them in Giants blue this year. But take the seat of Joe Schoen. Pick number 5's on the clock. Maybe Iku Mukwanu's not there. Maybe Evan Neal is not there. Or maybe they are, and you take one of them there. And then you're on the clock at 7, and you already got your offensive tackle. Should the Giants draft Kyle Hamilton? Type D for draft, type P for pass, let me know. I want to thank everybody for watching this second video today on Giants. Now, if you enjoyed it, give us a like. And if you made it this far in the video, give me a follow on Twitter and send me a DM. Say, yo, Marsh, I came from the Logan Ryan video, and I will follow you back. That's a guarantee. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers, and I need your help, so help me out. Give me a follow at @MarshallGreen_.